Hello, I'm Carmelle. Thanks for joining me for another Reformer Flow. It's around about 50 minutes long, so get yourself set up and ready to go, and we're going to kick off. We're starting with 2 full strength springs, 2 red in my case. Headrest can be up. So lying down and taking your feet to the tippy toes and hip width distance apart, setting yourself up nice and lightly against the shoulder blocks just in front so you're not pushing against them. Right leg to tabletop, send the carriage away. We're going to point the toes, extend over the foot bar for 1 and under the foot bar for 1. So exhale as you send the carriage away and inhale as you return. Good, so aligning that body, let's just broaden through those collarbones a little more, start to feel the back of your body connect into the carriage, and we'll take it into a bicycle. Flex and float through, so point and flex to float through, out, up, flex and float. And next time we're going to hold the carriage out long, take that top leg, flex to lower and point to lift and down. And trying to keep that leg nice and long. If you can, find some extension. Good, working through the hip flexor, getting some length through the back of that leg. 3 and 2. And we're going to hold it up to the top. Now extend that leg out to the side. Keep the left hip down, flex the foot, return the carriage as you do a hip circle back. So we extend it out and open and then flex to bring it through. And up and open and flex to circle through. So keeping this left hip down all the time, thinking about the stability through the pelvis. So just isolating that rotation through your hip. Change direction on the next one, so let's take it around. And then point, return down. So see, we're just getting some nice length through that leg if we can. Your alternative, if you have any restrictions with this move, is to do a bent leg, hip circle. So we can just keep that leg bent if you need to do that. Last one now. And we're going to hold it here. Take both feet down, toes on that foot bar. Rise up and down through the hips. And we've just got 4. Push down through those toes, push down through the arms. 2 or 1. Bring it back in, bend the knees, holding it here, legs to tabletop. Lift the chest and start to pulse the arms into hundreds. Lift the chest, draw your kneecaps up towards the ceiling and extend your right leg out long. Take your left leg straight up. Keep pumping those arms. Let's change. Keep reaching and keep pumping. And change again. Breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4. And change again. Lift that chest. Now lower the top leg down beside the bottom leg. Now if you get any back pain here, bend those knees or lift the legs up higher. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now hold it there and crisscross those feet. 10, 9, 8, 7. Long and strong. 5, 4. Keep reaching. 3, 2, 1. Now let's go up and down. 10, 9, 8. Keep reaching. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a little hug and bring it back to the tippy toes. Left leg tabletop, send the carriage out. Let's point and go over the foot bar and under the foot bar. So getting your breathing back and continue that. Exhale as you send the carriage away. Inhale as you return. Then we'll start to bicycle that leg. So slowing that bicycle down, you might want to go a little bit fast here, but I want you to slow it down and find some length. Flex and float it through. Feel the length through the hamstring. Keep the hips down. Keep the shoulders down. Those hands are still reaching long by the body. Next time, hold it out long, and you're going to flex to lower and point to lift through that long leg. Flex and point. Flex and point. Down. Keeping those arms long. And next time you're up the top, hold it there. Bring that leg out to the side and flex, float through into the hip circle. Remember, this time you're keeping the right hip down on the carriage. Try not to let the body wander around. So we're going to isolate through that hip circle. And on the next one, we're going to change the direction. So we bring it down, then we flex, open it up, point and lower. Flex to bring it around, point to lower. Keep drawing those ribs in, thinking length in your body. And 2. And 1. Now hold it here. Take that toe down next to your other toes. And we're going to lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bend the knees, bring it back in. Let's go into hundreds now and start to pulse those arms. Reach 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Take the legs straight up. Slowly lower those legs down. Then bend the knees, bring it back in and up. Take it down. Bend the knees. Lift. And with long legs, we're going to reverse that circle. Lift. Extend and sweep them up. Bend. Reach through. Sweep it through. 2 more. Extend. Sweep it up. Last one. Extend. Sweep it up. Holding it there. Hands behind the head. Crisscross. 1, 2. 1, 2. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold it here. Just give those knees a little hug and have a roll around on your back. All right, we're going to hold on behind your shoulder blocks and thoracic spine rotation side to side, keeping your shoulders down. Feel free to lengthen those legs. We have 1 more to each side. And up, bringing it back in. All right, so we're going to come up now and we'll change just to 1 red spring only. Lying down now, we're going to take our hands into the small straps. Okay, so let's just pull some tension onto those straps and bring the legs up to tabletop. All right, so we want to engage through the lats. So the back of the shoulders, back of the ribs, anchored down. So you can see that my arms aren't back here and I don't have 0 tension. We've got tension on those straps. That's where I want you to be for here. So we're just going to start to tap down with a single foot, down, tapping towards your platform, down towards those springs. And we're keeping the collarbones broad, keeping the lats anchored down. Good. So neutral pelvis, neutral spine. So we're not looking for a flat spine here. We've got that natural bend, natural curve in our spine. Good. 4 and 3. 2 and 1. Hold it there. Now keeping the tension, we're going to pull the arms through. Take the knees wide and a double tap now, down towards the springs and then bring it back up. And take it down towards the springs and then bring it up. Now if your tummy and ribs pop, don't go as low, or take the option for single legs. So single legs, down just 1 at a time. But I still want those knees wide and the toes together, so we've got that external rotation. Good. So whichever option you're doing, just a few more here and down. So watch for any popping in your belly and ribs. We want to eliminate that. And 2 and 1 and bring it up. Okay, close the knees, bring the arms up, take them straight out to the side. And now we're going to flex the feet into a frog position. We're going to extend the legs to extend the arms and bring it back. Let's add a crunch. Crunch and reach. We're going to squeeze those inner thighs in towards each other with every lift. Chest lift, exhale. Inhale, open. Open palms and a slight cup through your hands. And let's reach and extend and squeeze. Keep those feet flexed. We have 5. And exhale, 4, 3, and 2. And hold it here, point the toes. Let's do our crisscrosses here. We have 10. Reach the fingers, get those shoulders down. 6, 5. Lift the chest, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it all the way back, holding it here. Okay, we're going to take the right foot into the right strap and bring the left strap back down over that hook. Extend the right leg up and left leg in tabletop. So our right leg lowers and lifts. Keep that left leg in tabletop just for now. And we want to keep those hips down, anchored, shoulders down, anchored. Good. The next time we bring the right leg up, you extend the left leg out over the foot bar. So take that right leg down and extend it out and down. Nice controlled movements. Breathe with it and in. So exhale down. Now we're going to bring the hands behind the head. And the next time we lift that right leg, we're going to take an oblique crunch over to the right leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale and oblique crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale and reach it through, keeping the hips down. So that left hand now reaches through and back. Left hand reaches and bring it back. And reach, keep the hips down. See if you can keep that right leg nice and long. Add on now, hold the reach. Bottom leg lifts and lowers for 1 repetition, then bring it back down as you lower that right leg and reach it through. Left leg up, left leg lowers. Bring it back in and reach. Left leg lifts and lowers and bring it down. 2 more here. On our last one, we're holding it. We've got 6 repetitions here. Lift that left rib cage, reach it away from the mat. 3 more here. 3, stabilize those hips. And 2, and 1, and bring it all the way down. Okay, we're going to cross that ankle over. You can take your headrest down now. Going to go overhead. Okay, so bring the legs down and coming into a long spine stretch. Lift. And then bring it back down and lower the legs. And lift. And lower. So we've done 2 long spine stretches. Let's do 2 short spine. So let's rise up and at the top hold it there. Bend your knees to the side. Try and keep the carriage still as you articulate your spine down all the way to the tailbone. Then push the feet long. 1 more like that. Hold it at the top. Bend your knees. Hold the carriage still. Articulate and push through. We're going to change legs. So the most efficient way is to take that left strap on first and then remove the other strap. When you're ready, right leg tabletop. And we're going to go straight into our lowers and lifts. Left leg comes down and up. Right leg in and out. So just take a moment getting that coordination happening. And down. So readjust your body, align your body every time you go into an exercise. Take your time to align your body to do the exercise most efficiently. We're going to take the hands behind the head, and the next time your left leg lifts, you come into your oblique crunch. Bring it down. So right shoulder goes towards the left long leg, long knee, and down. And you can start to add your right hand reaching outside your left knee with the palm facing away from your body. As you reach through, palm faces away. And reach. So you've got that control. And breathe. Next time we add on the right leg, lift and lower. Then we bring it back. And we reach through. Right leg lifts and lowers. We bring it back. We reach it through. Right leg lift, lower, and back. Reach through. Right leg lift and lower. Next time, we're holding it and we're doing 6 repetitions of the right leg lifting and lowering. 5, lift that right rib cage a little further off the carriage. 3, and 2, and 1, and bring it back, crossing your right ankle over the left ankle. Let's go straight into our 2 long spine stretches. Lift, and then articulate down. Lower the spine, lower the legs, and rising up. And lower. 2 short spine stretches now. At the top of the move, bend your knees outwards, keep the ankles crossed. Hold the carriage still as you articulate your spine down, then bring the legs through. 1 more like that. Hold it at the top, bend your knees, hold the carriage, articulate, and pull through and lengthen. All right, we're going to take that strap off now. Next, we have our long box set up beside the carriage with 1 very light spring on, so a 1/4 strength spring. My carriage is yellow. So we've got the 3 strengths usually on every reformer. So I want you to go on the lightest one that you can be on, either yellow or white usually. So we're going to take the box onto the side of the carriage. Now you can see my box is set up directly across from the shoulder blocks, and that's where I want your box to be. We're going to step up onto the box. All right, we're going to take that foot, the front foot, with the toes just on that, just in front of the shoulder block. The toes of the foot that's on the box, they're just across from your top heel. And then we're going to rise up onto that toe of the back foot, and we're going to come into some deep squats. Inhale down, keeping the carriage still. So just being mindful that your carriage is on a light spring, and I'm going to keep it nice and still in this single leg squat. Down. And inhale down, exhale, rise. Inhale down, exhale, rise. And 4, and 3, and 2, and hold it down here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Bring the back of your hand onto the small of your back. All right, we're going to still be on the tippy toes of the side foot on the box. Very mindfully and slow, you're going to push that carriage away and maybe a slight hinge over your front thigh. Keep the shoulders back, keep the elbows back. We stay on the tippy toes of that side foot on the box. Take it forward, hinge forward. Push down through your carriage leg to bring it back. We inhale, take it away. And we exhale, push that foot down and bring it back. And so we always want to bring in balance and coordination and stability into every class that we do. Now we're going to add a scooter onto this. The scooter comes through the back leg. We hold the long lunge. The back knee bends to pull the carriage in. The back knee extends to push the carriage away, and then you lift. Now we've got an arm pattern to do with this. So we spread our wings and we hinge forward. We scooter as we draw the elbows towards the waist, then push the arms out long again. Push down as you rise up, palms up. Sweep the wings, open, hinge forward, scooter in, scooter away, rise up tall, and out, reach, and scooter, and reach. Stay with it, stay with it. Now you've got it. We're keeping this pace. We're not speeding up out of control. Let's keep that scooter going, couple more only, and rise up, and reach and sweep those arms, hinge it forward, and rise. We have one more, and reach, and in, and out, rise. Now we have scooter repeaters. Let's go, out, and we have 8, reach, stay with it, 7, feel that burn creeping up, 4, 6, stay with it guys, we're nearly done, 4, now we have 4, I know I missed one, and 3, all the way with those repetitions, stay strong, front leg burning a bit now, last one, and rising back up. Nice work. So now we are going to step off the carriage, kneel down on the box, take your carriage hand is on the shoulder block, your other hand is over the front end of the box, both knees are at the back end of the box, crown long, draw the ribs and the belly in. Let's just do a push with the carriage. Now maintain the isolation of the push. So you'll notice that I'm not taking my whole body with it. I'm not collapsing into the body and pressing out like that. We're not doing that. So it's an isolated move. Try not to let the head droop. And out. Now let's hold it in here. Extend your opposite leg out to the back, maintaining the stability of your pelvis. Then bring it back down to the box. Then do one carriage press out. Now, you can keep these moves separate, or you can do the bird dog coordination. Now it's up to you, but you do what's best for you and your body for today. So push and reach, and then bring it back. We inhale and reach, and we exhale and lower. Try not to collapse into the body. Try and stay strong through your center. And 4, keep that belly in. The hip bones hugging that belly button. And 2. Now the next time we push, we're going to hold it there with the leg and the arm. Now we keep the leg where it is, and we just use the carriage arm to return and push that carriage away. Wrap that back hip around towards the floor. So I've got my back left leg extended, so my back left hip is wrapped around to the floor. My toes are down, my crown is still long. And we have 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it long, and little pulses up with that back leg without dropping through your alignment. 8, 7, shoulders down and collarbones broad. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way back in. Nice work. So now we're going to move that box further up. So this time the front of the box is in alignment with the shoulder blocks. And we're going to take a seat on the box. Take your hand into the strap. The other hand comes onto the side of the box. So the palm is flat and it's straight down from your shoulder, the palm of the hand. Now we're going to sit tall, bring your feet flat. If you can bring your knees together, you will. And I want you to just now press this flat hand. You're not resting on the heel of the hand. The whole hand is nice and long and flat. So looking forward. Now without moving the carriage, I just want you to draw your thighs and your knees together, and at the same time, push that hand into the side of the box and feel your core activate. the pelvic floor and the core. Then release, and then press, and then release. And keep those feet flat. Squeeze the thighs, push the hand in. You're trying to think of lifting up through the armpit of the hand that you're pressing into the box. Now we're going to add the carriage push. We're going to push at the same time forward as we push into the box. We keep the alignment in our body, so keep that crown tall. Exhale and push it away as you push into the box, as you draw those knees together. We've got 3 things happening, and we're staying tall throughout the movement. My body isn't swaying all over the place. I'm just focusing on breathing through that activation. Very, very good. Deep core, deep pelvic movements, great for pelvic floor. I'm always throwing some pelvic floor strengthening into my classes. We all need it. And we have 4, and release. And 3, and release. And 2, and last one, and bring it all the way back down, holding it there. Nice work. Pop that strap down. Okay. So we're going to now step, just moving that box out of the way, kneel on the carriage and take your outside foot into the long strap. And we're going to move that knee to the center and back of the carriage. With a long crown, we're going to lift and lower through that side leg. So lift and lower through that side leg. Okay, so hands are down, belly is in, ribs are in. And lift and lower. Keep that crown long, guys. Lift it up and lower it down. And the next time you lower to the floor, just tuck the toes of that side leg, and you're going to lift into the standing leg, the kneeling leg. Then you're going to lift and lower, and you're going to tuck and lift and lower down. Lift and lower through that leg, and then we're going to tuck, lift, maybe extend out, bring it back down, and then lift and lower. Hold it there, push down into your hands, down into the side foot, extend, bring it down, and up, back down, tuck the toes, lift and lower, and up, and tuck the toes, keep those shoulders broad, down, and again. And we're going to hold this lift, hold that extension, pulse up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring those toes forward onto your carriage now. All right, so from here, we're going to take that other leg up. So that carriage foot is now flat down, if you like, or you can come in and bend those, lift up onto the toes and then extend it out. To the toes and push it away. To the toes, push it away. To the toes. And let's extend that bottom leg now, that side leg. Lift it up, extend, maybe go into a nice straight leg. Down. Lift it up. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And bring it all the way back down. And that strap can come off the foot now. And we have the box over on the other side now. Let's do all that from the beginning. So we're stepping up onto the box, and the top foot goes with the toes just in front of the shoulder block. The side foot on the box, toes in alignment with that heel. Let's start with our squats. Let's inhale down, exhale rise. Inhale, exhale up. Good, eyes are straight ahead. And sweep. 3, finding that depth into your lunge, into your squat. 2, and 1, holding it here. Good, the hands are on the small of the back as we extend that carriage out. And then bring it back in. And we push it away, keeping the shoulders back and down. And push that front foot down as you return the carriage. Inhale out long. Exhale, pushing that foot down as you return. And inhale. And exhale. Keeping the shoulders back and down. We're going to start to add a scooter. Bring it out. Scoot in and out with that back leg. Then straighten the front leg as you push down through that foot and bring it back in. Take it out. Bend that back knee in. Press it away. Now option 2, add the arms. We sweep those arms over, hinge forward. Bend the elbows to the waist. Press it away. Rise up nice and strong, bring it back. Sweep it over and bend and extend and back in. Let's see how long we can make our movements. Inhale, reach. Exhale, push. Inhale, extend, and exhale, long. Inhale, reach, extend that body. Try not to collapse into your body. We don't want to sink. We want to extend. We want to grow strong in the length of our body. Out. Bend. Extend. And up. Last repetition of this option. In and out. And now we have scooter repeaters. Let's go out long. And we've got 8, all the way back in, all the way back out. No rush. 7 and out. 6, stay with it, stay strong. 5, keep the movements long and strong. 4, think about your technique, self-correcting as you go. 3, and push and reach. 2, and out. 1, and reach, and bring it all the way back now. So we're going to come onto the knees on the box now, taking one hand on the shoulder block, one hand over. Okay, so we've got that hand around the box, one hand on the shoulder block. And let's push the carriage away. And remember, we're not going to collapse into the body here. We're not going to collapse over into the carriage like that. We're going to keep the isolation just through the move, bending and extending through the elbow, keeping the rest of the body nice and still. Now you can start to add that bird dog, or remember, you can do these moves separately. You can do one leg lift followed by one carriage push, or you can combine the moves. Remember, as you extend the leg out, you want to wrap that hip around towards the floor. You don't want to go into a big external rotation through the hip. So keep that back hip wrapped around to the floor. Keep the crown long. Try not to collapse into your body here. Nice and strong. Ribs are knitted in and your breathing is going strong. Hold that leg out to the back and just continue the movements with the carriage. You can bring that knee down if you like. We want that back leg long and flexed. We want that back outside hip wrapped around to the floor. We have 4 and 3. Stay strong. Try not to hunch into the shoulders or hold the breath. Now we're going to hold the carriage away and pulse that back leg up for 8. Don't drop into that carriage, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it all the way back down, holding it there. So now we're forward facing. We're going to take the side hand and place the palm of the hand into the box. So your shoulder rolls back and down, that flat palm goes into the box. Pick up your strap and just hold it there with no tension. Feet flat. As you push the palm into the box with your shoulders back and down, collarbones open, you're going to also engage through the inner thighs by squeezing the knees towards each other Thighs together, pelvic floor engaged, hand is pressing and release. So exhale, push. Feel the activation. When you do, you're going to start moving that carriage. And inhale, release. Exhale, push and reach. Inhale, release. Try not to let the chin drop. Keep the gaze straight ahead. Shoulders are down. So while you're holding the body nice and strong, you're not clenching. So you're finding the strength in that movement. 4. Strong moves, guys. 3. The easier you make it look, the harder it is, isn't it? And 2. And all 1. And back. Popping that strap down. And now we're just going to move that box out of the way so that we can put our foot into the long strap. So kneeling on the carriage and take your outside foot into that long strap. And we're going to kneel on the carriage. Hands on the shoulder blocks. Extend that leg out to the back. Bend the knee in and push it out. And bend. And extend. Push it away. Long leg comes down now and then sweeps back. Long leg to the side. And exhale back. Inhale down. Exhale back. Now you can either keep here or you can just take that foot down, tuck the toes under, lift and lower through that inside leg. Then we lift and lower through the outside leg, push down into the hands, into that back foot, lift and lower. And lift those hips up and then back down. Getting some nice deep lower back activation here too into that deep core as you lift and lower. And you can lift and maybe extend that leg out to the back, bring that knee down softly, lift it up, lower it down, and extend, and bend, and lift, and lower, and extend, and bend. Just a few more here. Lift lower, and out, and 2 more. Crown stays long. We're always self-correcting. Once we know our cues, we need to take responsibility for that ourselves. Tuck the toes under, extend that leg out the back, lift and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it all the way back in. And foot can come out of strap now. Stretch now. Changing to 1 blue spring. And we're going to start in a child's pose stretch. So knees out wide, toes together, and hands are over the foot bar as we stretch out long now. And just feel into that nice deep stretch, maybe hips going side to side if that feels nice for you. If you need to take your hands underneath the foot bar, if that feels better for you, just change to that. And then we're going to round it up. Moving your right hand over on top of or next to the left arm hand and reach it through. Draw that right hip away from the right hand. And then changing sides, right hand to the right side, left hand on top or just next to that hand. And draw the left hip back away from the left hand. Both hands wide and rounding back up now. Bring your left hand to the left shoulder block. We're going to take that right hand, reach up, draw the hips forward. Reaching up and over, shoulders down. Just find some freedom in that stretch as you reach it out. Bring it back down, changing sides. And coming back down, stepping one foot beside the carriage and taking the carriage out. And let's stretch it out long, guys, shoulders down. Nice job. Now we get to stretch out our body and then feel the benefits of this session. So we're going to bring it in now and hamstring stretch. Moving it back in and make your way safely over to the other side. Foot on the floor, extending the carriage out long. Release that jaw and hamstrings. Coming back in. And that's it, guys. Make sure you rehydrate. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll be sure to keep bringing you lots of amazing content. See you next time. Bye.